Developing right now, it's been understandably tense at other schools in South Florida, and law enforcement have gotten no breaks from responding to reported threats.
CBS 4's Gary Nelson joins us live now from a school in Southwest Miami-Dade with the latest on that. Gary.
Well, we are at Jorge Mas Canosa Middle School in Southwest Miami-Dade. Let me step out of the way and let photographer Joaquin Garcia show you the scene here. Look at this. Those are parents. We're not talking scores, but hundreds of parents that have flocked to this school since early on this morning after it was learned that there had been an online threat made against the school on Instagram last night. The parents apparently, when I most recently spoke to them, said they've received no information from the school, no blast text or email as to the validity or not of this threat, the concern regarding it. But here's what you see now in the wake of the terrible tragedy in Broward County. At Jorge Mas Canosa Middle School in Southwest Miami-Dade, hundreds of parents streamed to the campus Friday to get their kids after a social media threat sent students scrambling to alert their moms and dads.
There was a threat. Apparently, I don't know, I just spoke with my daughter, and she told me that parents are picking up their kids just in case.
Just in case. After the massacre in Broward, parents, students on edge at schools across the region.
My daughter texted me and told me that that there was a shooting threat at the school.
This was the Instagram threat. I'm coming for JMC. Jorge Mas Canosa. Run.
Someone sent a threat to our school saying that they were gonna shoot our school, and then everybody started freaking out. Freaking out. Fear and, well, panic as parents and their children worry, are they safe? Now, we were told by some students, and we have not got this confirmed, that there was an announcement made on the PA here that there was, in fact, this Instagram threat, and overnight, sent out about 9 o'clock or so last night. And according to the students, they were told that there's been an arrest made in that threat having been made. We've been unable to confirm that with the Miami-Dade County School District. I'm looking at my cell phone now, and no response to our repeated inquiries as yet. Sadly, these kinds of irresponsible social threats have plagued more than a dozen schools across the region in the last couple of days. K through 8 in Doral, the principal there did send out quickly send out blast email, texts, robocalls to parents saying, hey, we got this absolutely non-threatening threat. It was a bogus hoax threat via social media, and telling parents that they really need to talk to their kids about what they post online and what they might see online and retweet or repost, because this can be the result. Understandably, of course, in the wake of what happened in Broward County, but it is at a time like this when folks really need to be as responsible as they can, talk to their kids. Miami-Dade and Broward County school systems tell us that they are doing everything that they possibly can in the way of making their schools safe, even more than they were before the shooting at Douglas High School. And interestingly enough, in the case of the K through 8 center in Miami-Dade, the principal sent out a blast email, robocalls, etc. Also at Coral Reef Senior High in Broward today, a principal similarly did the same thing,
avoiding this kind of panic that we are seeing here. Hialeah High School was on lockdown for a while today after a report of a person near the campus with a gun. That lockdown has subsequently been lifted. The bottom line is lots of folks are worried, fearful, and quick to react after the tragedy in Broward. For now, we're live in Southwest Miami-Dade. Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.